So welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another episode of Master League. And today we are taking on the Fulham and the Brentford. We're finally back at Old Trafford. The last episode was a little bit mental. I mean, one guy did say the ending wasn't that crazy. I was like, well, you've got to remember, right? We're on Legend. We were 1-0 down with literally 5 minutes to go. The final goal was quite hilarious off Pickford. So yeah, I thought it was a crazy ending. All right? If you didn't, I'm sorry. Not good enough. Anyway, today we are going to snap up some more players. That's the game plan. And when it comes to this playthrough, yes, I'm trying to keep it like realistic, but you're never going to get it 100% correct, right? Like, I know we have Osman and we have Kim. Hojlund is not... He's not very developed in this game because he's very young. So if we try and sell Osman and we only have Hojlund up there, I feel like we ain't going to score anything. Like, maybe give him a season or two, maybe. Maybe we can sell Osman come summertime. But I think for the time being, let's keep Kim, let's keep Osman, and then we can factor in what we need to do, you know, at the end of the season. But yeah, I'm trying to keep it somewhat realistic, but you're never going to get it exactly right because, you know, that's kind of the way these things work. And obviously, we've still got the Greenwood spiel going on as well. Also, Hannibal. So I wasn't really going to do anything with Hannibal, but he's pretty much going to be going on loan, apparently. So we might as well just, we will whack him on the loan list, right? If we do get Mason Mount, which I expect us to do, unless he says no, then the likes of Hannibal aren't going to play, to be honest. I mean, we've got 71 million in the bank. We have got a few offers. Now, Donny van der Beek, I personally feel like we should just go ahead and sell him. Once again, there's more talk about him leaving as well. If we sell Van der Beek, it's pretty much going to give us enough funds to be able to buy Mount and Hojlund, and that's it. Job done. So we're going to go ahead and just do it. I'm going to accept the offer for Mr. Donny. I do think 31 million for him is more than enough. I mean, unfortunately, he hasn't had the best Manchester United career. Had a nightmare of an injury last season anyway. But yeah, let's go ahead and accept that. Bosh. Now, what that will do is, the funny thing about this is, like, it's not... Master Leagues have never been, like, very... accurate. It's like we've just got paid 31 million, but you know, the player's still in our team. He hasn't technically left. So yeah, we got to wait a day. Right, so let's go ahead now and do this. We're going to go ahead and pick up Mason Mount. That's what we're looking for. But he's not impressed with our offer. We need to propose more attractive terms. Well, I'm just going to play out his fee. 73 million. So it's not, you know, it's a little bit more than Manchester United paid for him. We will give him a decent salary, you know, 94,000, 3 years. You've got to give him a release fee because that's the way this game works. So let's go for that. Bosh. Now, the other player, we might as well go for Hojlund also, considering. And I'm going to be updating the kits as well. I can't keep sending me kits. I apologize. I can't even remember your name, mate. I'm going to be adding all the kits and stuff over the weekend. So next week's playthrough should have some updated kits for you guys. And they're not going to be 100% accurate, but they will be sort of newer. So yeah, this is a look at Hojlund. I mean, we go for it. You know what I mean? Young lad. We'll see what happens here. If they accept our funds, we're going to pay 17 million for him. So it's a little bit less than what Man United paid. And he's not convinced his role at a club will be the right one. That's my worry, though, isn't it? Is we do have Osman, so I don't know if he's going to come or not. So we'll just put an offer in. If he says no, I'll give him a hefty salary. Who cares? When we'll try and get him at the end of the transfer window, maybe, because the problem may be that Osman is there and he thinks he's not going to play for us. So we do have to factor that in as well. All right, so that's that done. Let's go ahead and forward the time and see what happens with these transfers. I've done it every day just to make sure, because honestly, I do want to snap these up as quickly as possible. But there we have it. Donny van der Beek has gone, and Garnacho's picked up an injury, by the way. That's not good. And Marcus Rashford is a goal scorer now. Maybe that hasn't helped either, because he's technically now a forward. So we have a few forwards in the cards. But there he is. Donny, thank you very much for all your work, mate. But yeah, it's time to move on. Give yourself a bit of a bash in Serie A and see what you can do. We still don't have anything. There's Marcus and Greenwood having a conversation. Pretty nice. But yeah, we don't have anything going on. So I guess they're taking ages to come back with the offer. So we're not going to have any new players for the match here against Fulham. Yes, I knew that was going to happen. It was always going to be a problem. The joys. Right, so Mason Mount is perfectly fine. They want a little bit more increase on the salary. Whatever, that's fine there. And I knew Hojlund was going to be a problem. Yes. So yeah, we're gonna have to do something about this. Like, I'm not gonna sell Osman for the. I don't know. Anyway, let's just go ahead and do this. We'll accept Mason Mount, 100,000 a week, whatever. It's fine. So there we have it. Bosh. He will be ready for the match against Brentford. Hojlund. I mean, what do you do? What do you do? We have to wait. We'll have to wait and see what happens regarding him. Yeah, we're not worried about those. So anyway, at least we've got Mason Mount coming. So that's perfectly fine. We'll get him all ready for the next match. So let me pick a lineup for the game against the Fulham, and I will return. All right, folks. So I think we'll roll with this. The only negative is Onana is on red form, right? But I don't care. I'm still going to play him. Honestly, if you compared the two between him and Tom Heaton, even if Heaton is on full blue, I still think Onana's goalkeeping stats are going to be far superior. So we're just going to start him anyway. Hopefully it doesn't backfire and he can't save anything, because that would be good. The rest of the team, we're going to go Martinez, Varane, Dalot, and Shaw. Casemiro, Eriksson is up for it, which is good. Bruno Fernandes. We're going to go Anthony, Osman, and Jadon Sancho. Rashford is on orange, and Garnacho is injured for a week. So there we go. We also have to try and get rid of Jack Butland. Amid Diallo doesn't want to renew his contract, so he's probably going to leave. Hannibal, we're going to try and loan. We do probably want to sell Fred. Probably Scott McTominay. There's still a good amount of players that I would definitely try and sell. And there's a look at Fulham. So there we are. There we go. Having a look at the table for you guys. We are currently lying in 8th place. We've picked up a little bit of momentum. And Fulham are lying in 11th place. So, yeah, middle table clash type. But anyway, I will see you guys there. We are back at Old Trafford. Let's go see how the boys perform. So we are back where we belong. It's been ages, absolutely ages, since we've been at Old Trafford. We've had a lot of away games. Obviously, we are out of the FA Cup, so that's a disaster. I mean, I didn't want to go out in the 3rd round. I don't think any of us did. But it's fine. You know, it's a transition phase. We're selling players. We're bringing in new blood. We're trying to get this team where they should be, and that's winning the silverware. And I fully believe in Ten Hag. Yes, he's a fantastic manager. He wants to get the best out of his players. I know some of you like my accent, and some of you probably think I sound terrible. But anyway, let's dive into this one. As Manchester United get us underway, they will be attacking from your left to right. Fulham from right to left in their traditional white kit. But Mason Mount is just about ready to join his teammates. He will be there for the Brentford match. The confirmation of the 73 million fee has been confirmed. So that's the new boy for United. But they want to try and pick up Hojlund, and that hasn't worked out too well for them. So we're going to have to think about that one and what exactly to do in that situation, as Pereira starts again with Duffy. We are actually playing Gegenpress right now. I probably shouldn't worry about playing Gegenpress to start with. As Fulham whipping this around, fizzing it up the line to the former United man, Daniel James. Exceptional pace. It's a good bit of possession here from the away side. That long searching ball. And that should be comfortable for The new, not number 1, number 24. Unana. Snapped up from Inter Milan. As David De Gea is now... That's a wonderful pass from Martinez as the ball is fired in. Osman was going to maybe try some trickery, and it's out for the first corner. It's going to be Bruno Fernandes. Fires one in. Oh, it's missed everyone. Luke Shaw was there. Big deflection. I don't really know who was paying attention there. Luke Shaw was trying to hold off his man instead of just hitting the ball. Well, 20 minutes played here. Still yet to really have a chance for both sides. A bit cagey at times. And Fulham are pretty content at the moment, you feel, for just sitting back and soaking up the pressure. Bruno Fernandes. Anthony. Closed down too quickly. It's where Anthony's got to be a little bit better. I mean, he's still not where you want Anthony to be. A player that did cost 100-odd million. He's got very, very good feet, and you've seen glimpses of what he can offer, but ultimately, you know, his finishing has let him down. You pay all that money for a winger, you've got to be able to finish. And that's been Manchester United's biggest problem. Scoring goals. Bruno. And Casemiro. Nice play. And Casemiro has a go, and testing the arms of Rodak. First real chance United have had. It's been a very timid opening 28 minutes here. The supporters won't have got their money's worth yet. But there's still a lot of time. It's a good challenge from Varane. Casemiro. Eriksen just flicks it through the hole. Bruno. It's it out wide now. Luke Shaw. Finding Jadon. Tries to cut back past Mitrovic, but the big long legs got in the way. Luke Shaw. Went for some magic, and the referee has initiated the first foul of the game. Pretty much. Taken half an hour. Not much in it. Luke Shaw went for the back front move, the ding-ding, and then got elbowed in the face. More importantly, this is a chance for Manchester United. As Bruno Fernandes loops it high, looking for Anthony. Dalot. Back to Casemiro. This is where United normally do some damage. Getting the balls down the wings. Casemiro once again. Just floating it. Is Anthony onside? He is. Great play by him. And he manages to keep it. Still going, Anthony. Ref, is that a penalty or is it on the edge of the box? He's given that right on the edge of the box. It's wonderful play from Anthony. That's what I mean when he has such good feet. And you see glimpses of what you're paying for. But right here, just skipped past Dan James. And he caught him. It's going to be Christian Eriksen. Oh my goodness me. I thought that had hit the bar and gone in. But no, it hit the bar and it somehow stayed out. Unbelievable effort that. As the ball's fired high. Anthony's close there again. It's all Man United this half. Casemiro. Dalot. Ooh. That was a late one. Didn't really ask him to do that. Dalot kind of just said, I'm going for this. I'm not messing about. And yeah, just completely and utterly annihilated Lukic. Pressure from United this. Dalot. So he watched the run of Anthony, but yeah, he wanted far too much of him there, but he might get a throw out of it. Nope. United will keep the ball. Would love a goal just before the break here. Bruno. Nice play. Osman. Beautiful chance. Casemiro. Brilliant save. Lovely football from the Red Devils there, but the keeper denying them. Chance for United. How good's the ball in? It's fired in. It's Jadon Sancho. It's off the line. It's off the woodwork. Just will not go in. I don't know who that came off, because it may have even come off a Fulham player in the end. Not quite sure, but it is still goalless here. Lukic now. Mitrovic has picked up some space. Final minute of the half. Dan James has given it away. It's sloppy from Fulham. Osman. Ball over the top. Inches away from finding Jadon Sancho. We haven't said his name too much this half. It's a good play from Luke Shaw. Floats it. Looking for Osman! And it's saved off the line by the keeper. Final few seconds of the half. Still Manchester United cannot score. And that is half-time. How on earth? How on earth it's still 0-0? Who knows? I don't know. You guys don't know. But what we do know is there's no goals. And there's no attempts for Fulham. 7 attempts to 0. We've kind of locked them out so far. So I think we just keep plodding away. Move into the second half. So there is a change for Fulham. Harry Wilson has come on. Suthet has come off. But yeah, they did absolutely nothing in the first half, Fulham. I mean, they can count themselves lucky that they weren't at least 2 goals down. But we've often seen in football how different the second half can be. And you do feel like they need to use Mitrovic more, which they haven't used at all. Unana's just been the spectator in goal. He could have probably brought his comic books with him today and worked on that. Here's Osman. Good play from United. Anthony wanted to get the pass off. Couldn't. And there is another chance for the free kick. A little bit further out this time. But yeah, just got kind of poked by Kazawa there. And now you've got 2 options, haven't you? You've got Bruno Fernandes and you've got Christian Eriksen. I think Eriksen was that close last time that he might be worthy of having another go here. I don't know how much bend to put on it. Anyway, it is going to be Christian Eriksen, and it's come off the post again. How is this happening? No idea. It's still 0-0. I mean, the goalie made a good save. To be honest, he smashed it against the post. Still a chance for the throw. Oh, nicely done. Sancho, Osman, fractions away. Matic Rodak is keeping Fulham in this game. Ooh, referee. Which way is that a foul, though? Because 6 of one, half a dozen of the other there, I believe, with Wilson. He went for the ball. I mean, he technically got the ball as well. He just clipped Luke Shaw. Boot. And it's a yellow card this time. I don't really know with this one. I mean, looked like he got the ball first, then he went through the man. Let's have another look. I mean, I'm not the ref. He's given a yellow card. Do we let Bruno have a go here? Or do we say 3rd time's the charm? I think we've got to say 3rd time's the charm here. I really do. It's Christian Eriksen. He's had a few attempts already. Can he do it this time? He can! It's a 3rd time's the charm. Probably wasn't even a free kick, but you know what? When you've had 10 attempts in a match and you can't put the ball in the net, you need a little bit of good fortune, and you'll take it. So there we have it. Manchester United take the lead. Eriksen fires one in. The joys of scoring always feels good. And there we have it. 1-0. So 52 minutes played. It is Manchester United take the lead as they're trying to keep pace with the top 4. And they have closed the gap, actually, on the likes of Newcastle, Chelsea, even Arsenal and Liverpool. As, well, Dan James has gone for an absolute splurge. I've done absolutely nothing all game. I didn't even know Mitrovic was on the pitch. And then literally Dan James gets the ball, uses his obscene pace to just cut through the middle of everyone. Where's the marking here? Martinez is just marking no one. I mean, we're meant to be tight marking Mitrovic. So we are not marking anyone. Absolutely woeful defending United. And it's 1-1. With the easy save, although I don't really know what the keeper was doing there. So Anthony decided to have a shot because he was halfway out of his goal. He's launching it out the other way as well. There's Reed. Diop. Where's it to Duffy? I mean, we haven't seen too much from Osman, honestly. Started the season off fantastically well. But, I don't know. We just haven't seen enough from him. I mean, would Hojlund maybe offer more than him? That's my whole debate about, you know, what do we do with him? Do you sell him? Do you keep him? He obviously is more of an established player than the likes of Hojlund, but those are the risks you take. As we are now onto the hour mark here at Old Trafford. There is Osman, though. Does steal it back. Flicks it off. Bruno. Casemiro. You can see what he wanted to do. Is trying to find Jadon Sancho. Now, Man United have already been caught here once with James. They don't want to get caught again. And this time it's Rafael Varane who's staying with him. Wilson. Be careful. And they haven't been careful, and they've got to be careful in the middle of the box here, because there's a free header, and Mitrovic loops it over the bar. That's what I'm worried about. Honestly, is getting caught. It only takes a brief chance, especially Mitrovic in the air. Very, very good. And yeah, Nana would have had that covered anyway. Goal kick. Luke Shaw lets it run through the pie hole. Chance to deliver. He says he's not going to do it. Sancho, he will deliver. Osman was all alone there. He was onside as well. Mitrovic. I'll tell you what, Fulham, I mean, they'll count themselves extremely lucky they are in this match at the moment. They've had no possession, hardly any chances. And Man United still going here. Here's Dalot. How good's the ball? Osman once again. Fractions away. Come on, lads. Put the ball in the net. Have to make some changes soon, but I just don't feel the need to because we've been all over them. Eriksen. Although Dalot is completely done. Varane. Feed that inside. Bruno. Eriksen. Careful, mate. The referee plays on. Dalot. Anthony does well, looks towards the back post, but the thing is Sancho is pinching in so much. Comes back inside, Casemiro wants to win it, Bruno does, and that is apparently not a foul. Then Casemiro does win it back himself, floats one high, looking for Osman. Comes back to Wilson, Sancho wins it, and then he falls over his own feet. We're getting close now to some changes because the next time the ball goes off, it's going to happen. Anthony's done. Dalot's done. Well, we've got to watch through the middle here because there is an obscene amount of space. And Nana's coming out, and it's wonderful goalkeeping. That's the difference right there. He was out like a flash. And if he hadn't come out that quickly, it probably would have been 2-1 to Fulham. Great save with his feet. He doesn't care, does he? Dush, 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 dush. Right. Changes. So with just over 15 minutes left, Man United make a couple of changes. Diallo has come on for Anthony. Oh, hang on. It's well done, Varane. But yes, so Diallo has come on for Anthony. So he's trying to adjust a few things as Nana takes claim. Wan-Bissaka's come on. Malacia has come on. Yeah, a lot of changes for Manchester United so far. It's Martinez now. Space up the line here. Diallo, who came on the last game, and he really did the magic. Great play there as the referee does bring it back. Another chance for a free kick here. If this is one of those matches where we have to grind out a win because of free kicks, it is what it is. We will do what we have to do. But Diallo here, look at this. Got caught. Bang! Right into it. Duffy, far too keen. Oh, right. Well, it's Eriksen again, isn't it? It has to be. I mean, this is literally the same kind of angle as before. Touch that just a little bit. Right, here we go. It's going to be Christian Eriksen. The deflection ruined it. But the wall did its job, and it's out for the United corner. So a chance for United once again. I've had chance after chance in this game, but still can't put it away. Oh my goodness me. I mean, this hasn't worked once so far with the old front near post flick on. That was extremely close that time. Varane says, you know what, let's do this again. He's got Diop on him, and well, it hasn't worked out, but it might work out for Bruno to deliver in a decent ball. It's just not enough height for Manchester United in there, is there? Well, final few seconds. We're going to throw on Rashford, take off Bruno, put Sancho in the hole because Bruno is looking cream crackered. But yeah, what else is there to do at this point? Let's try and whip the ball in. The referee says that's fine. Let's get the throw going. This is a real chance here for United if they can whip in a decent ball. Amad Diallo. Christian Eriksen. Casemiro! And the deflection's just wide. Corner. Well, this is pretty much it, folks, to be honest. I mean, we're in this situation of the match now where time is not on Manchester United's side as Rashford does fire one in, but United just can't win those headers. As Marcus Rashford, though, got a chance. Well, two players actually collided into each other. Martinez is going to have another go with another corner. We've got 4 added minutes of stoppage time here. Yeah, let's Eriksen take this one. Right, this has got to work this time. It has to work. We're going to go for Osman with the flick. I know he's absolutely cream crackered as well. One of my favourite sayings. And put on Osman. Win it. Flick it. That's the header. Jadon Sancho. Big deflection. It's just not happening today, as you can tell. Just not happening. Jadon Sancho now. One final go. Has to be a good ball. It's towards the middle of the box, but there's no one there. It's just never the right pass, is it? Varane now looking for Wan-Bissaka. Cuts back. Left foot. High looper. Really under the keeper's face, but far too close to the keeper's face. And Rodek has, well, he's had a very good game. I mean, he's done what he's needed. I mean, Unana, we've barely even mentioned the guy's name. Although here's a chance for United. Diallo, oh, he just wouldn't shoot the ball when you want him to shoot the ball. And now we've got problems, but the referee blows for full time. No idea how that's finished. What a piece. But we are still lacking in that final third. As you can tell, putting the ball in the back of the net when you have, what, 13 attempts to 4. We hit the bar. We hit the post. The goalie made saves. I mean, Unana made one good save, but that was pretty much it. Mitrovic, your man of the match. And for Man United, best player was Christian Eriksen. There we go. So, any other results? Well, let's have a look. Everton 4, Nottingham Forest 2. That doesn't help. Brighton beat Brentford. Arsenal beat Sheffield United. Burnley did beat Luton. Tottenham beat West Ham. Man City beat Crystal Palace. Wolves drew against Villa. Liverpool did beat Chelsea. And Newcastle beating the Bournemouth. So, doesn't really help us out. The only difference is Everton now go 4th. Chelsea down to 5th. We remain 8th. Yeah, just one of those games. And bottom of the table, Luton Town. I mean, you probably predict now Luton and Sheffield United are probably going to get relegated even this early. And then Bournemouth, and then you've got Brentford. But, folks, it is time. It is time to snap up the new lad of Mason Mount. But first, let's have a look at what's going on here. We still have this loan offer for Greenwood. We're going to not worry about that. Tom Heaton, we do need a goalie. If anything, I want to sell Butland. I don't want to accept this one. I want to loan out Hannibal and ultimately not sell him because he's still got some quality about him. Tom Huddleston, yeah, we're not worrying about him. Where is the other goalie? Jack Butland. Is he up for sale? No, he isn't. Well, let's put him up there. Menji should be on loan. Yes. Nathan Bishop's on loan. All these other players are out on loan as well. So, yeah, we're kind of just waiting and to see what else comes through. The whole Hojlund thing, I'm going to wait about that because I really don't know what to do with him. I feel like the only way we're going to get Hojlund is to sell Osman, or we could try and get him again. I don't know. It's a tough one. Let's go to squad numbers. So there is Mason Mount. He's already a number 7. Where hey. But just to have a look at him, there he is in all his Manchester United finery. Looking forward to seeing what he's going to do. And he's a whole player now. So we are missing a whole player because I switched Bruno. I still don't know if I like him being a whole player, to be honest, or a creative playmaker. But at least we have him in there now. So that's good. Let's go ahead and try this again. I don't know if this is going to work. Can we even put another offer in for him yet? A little bit of an appearance bonus. I don't know. Let's try it. I'm just going to see if this works. I know it's not going to work, but we will try it. Worst case, we are going to have to figure this out at the end of this transfer window, and we would just have to survive without Hojlund for the current time being. Sound good? That's all we can do, folks. That's all we can do. But anyway, we're going to move into the match now against Brentford, who are lying down there in the lower side of the table. I think they're down in like 17th place, but we will get some confirmation on that. But let's have a look how the lads are feeling. Mount is up for it. Lovely. What is going on with the injuries? Anthony's now injured, and Garnacho's still out. Brilliant. All right, let me pick a lineup and return. All right, folks, so, you know, the spirit could be better. You know, 86, but that will increase in due time. But today there are a few changes. So we are going to bring in Kim. We're going to rest Varane for this one. So Martinez with Kim, Luke Shaw, and Dallo. I would play Wan-Bissaka, but the guy's on full red. I don't know what's wrong with him. The midfield's going to be interesting today. Casemiro, Mason Mount, and Bruno Fernandes. All right, and we're going to play Bruno as an AMF. The thing is, right, look, if you see the creative playmaker trait at the bottom there, you see that it's highlighted. If you play him as a CMF, you can see it isn't highlighted. So it's not really going to be activated. Where you're a whole player, they can play as a CMF or an AMF. So that's why we're going with that kind of setup. We are going to start Rashford today. Osimhen needs to start scoring, to be honest. And I'm going to start Amad Diallo. I know he doesn't want to renew his contract, which is really annoying because he's got potential. And I really do like having his play style, his player skills. He's got the double touch. He's got the, you know, the Marseille turn, a crossover, outside curler. He's got a few decent traits there. And he's got decent feet. So we're going to start him today. Give him a chance, even though he doesn't want to play for us. And there's a look at Brentford. 5-3-2. We are going to be tight marking Tony because he can be a pain in the backside. And there's the table that we just saw. We are still in 8th place and Brentford are in 17th. So let's dive into this. Match day, I think, 22 of the Premier League season. Mason Mount's debut. Let's see how it goes. So welcome to the Griffin Park for the under the stadium lights. Does that make sense? But anyway, we are wearing the away kit. We're wearing the 3rd kit today, and that's the older 3rd kit. So we're going for the full green mode. But I thought we'd mix it up today instead of always wearing the white kit. Can't wear red because Brentford, of course, are wearing that. So that's what we're going for. But the big news is the big signing. For 73 million, Manchester United have snapped up Mason Mount from Chelsea. And they're still trying to work on Hojlund. It's not happening for them. But Ten Hag still wants to strengthen the side, of course. And there is Mount, number 7. Looking the part. Will he have a good debut? That's the big question. I really, really hope so. Hopefully you guys won't get too confused with the colour scheme here. But you should be fine. But Brentford, now they are lying down in 17th place. It's been a horrendous start to the season for them, but they are playing at home, and you just don't write them off in any kind of match. They've still got a lot of players that have the ability to play that lovely footballs that we've seen over the last few seasons. Here is Rico Henry. They're playing almost a 5-3-2. So yeah, I think the game will be quite stretched, will be quite open. There's Amad Diallo there getting caught. There's Jensen. Swung out wide. Henry. The 1-2's on. Jensen again. looking for the switch as he finds Hickey and Yanker. You get caught there by Mason Mount. There's his first introduction. There's a nice splitting pass, and it's gone out for a corner. Not good, but Man United will defend. Brentford will take this with Matthias Jensen towards the near post, and it loops over the far post. I don't think Onana had too many problems with that. He's always travelling upwards. Yeah, you can see how stretched this game is. Diallo. Osimhen. Lovely touch from Rashford. Osimhen. Good play by him. Mason Mount. Has got a chance to hit it. We're going to try it from Mount. Why not? He would love to score a debut goal. Who wouldn't? Bruno. Mount. Rashford. Just fondled to the floor. Got to be stronger than that. And that's a tasty looking pass as well, but the heavy touch will let him down. And Kim will start that again with Onana. Bruno. Oh, it's a loose pass. Keeper's out. And once again, Onana, he's just that quick off the line. I mean, centre-backs have gone walkabout here. I don't know where Martinez is. I don't know where Kim is. But how quick the goalie's out here. Just brilliant. Fantastic. He's been all right so far. Asia. Norgard. Finding Henry. There's the 1-2. Kim's coming across. The ball is fired in, and a chance for... Was that Tony? Not quite sure. But Man United just easing off a little bit too much there. Kim was pulled out of position. No, it wasn't Tony. It was someone else. Yeah, definitely going to... And look, whenever I buy new players, they generally never feel that great, to be honest. The first couple of matches, first couple of months, really. You've got to give them a bit of a warm-up phase. Although, yeah, saying that, Osimhen was the opposite. He was banging in the goals straight off the bat. Well done, Dallo there. Diallo absolutely manhandled by 2 or 3 players, but there was nothing wrong with it, really. As Osimhen wants to play that 1-2 and still looking to pounce. Mee gets it away, and Yanker swings it round the other way now. Tony. Henry. Through the middle. Kim needs to stay with him. He's got beaten far too easy, and Ivan Toney will be kicking himself that he has not put that between the sticks, because he did every single thing right. Kim got the wrong side of him. You got to stay goal side, and then he just lacked the conviction. Fortunately. So a chance for the free kick here. I mean, the problem with United and free kicks is they never go well, do they? But they have got another chance, and there it is! And who was that? Martinez. I don't know who that was, but whoever fluffed it, completely fluffed it. Diallo. Dallo inside. Mount lets it run through the legs. It didn't really work out because he's lost it, and now Kim's completely missed it as well, and it's Tony up against Martinez. He's trying to stay with his man here. Fed round the other way. Good play this from Brentford, and a finishing. Can he finish? Maybe this is why they're lying in 17th place. It probably is. God, we look terrible at the back. I think it's so long since we've played Kim back there. Him and Martinez, it's not working out very well, is it? Casemiro. Look at the space here for Mount. Lovely play. Good play. Mason Mount on his debut! Woo-hoo-hoo! I know we do need to update some of the celebrations, so we'll get there on that as well. But Mason Mount scores on his debut, and you can see the feet he has. This is what he will offer us. He's got a little bit of pace, very good feet, and you can see the double touch here. Just does it beautifully. Past the first challenge. Says we'll do it again. Opens up some space, and a brilliant finish to take United possibly into half-time leading. Not that they've deserved it, because they haven't. Brentford have had far better chances, but they can only blame themselves. And yeah, it was a great finish by the new boy. So with 5 minutes till half-time, that's what United wanted. There is still a ton of time. United have got to make sure they stay switched on, because against Fulham, oh, you're having a laugh, they conceded literally right back, and it was nearly the same. Clearly United have got to work on waking up after they score a goal. Just switching off. Beautiful pass through here, and fortunately, Onana's there, making the save. And Jensen is not going to take the quick one, so this is a chance here for Brentford. Kim has not had a good half, to be honest. It is a very, very tight angle. I don't really know if he is going to have a go. I really didn't. I really was not expecting him to score from there. I probably would have moved the keeper. I probably would have done something different. He took that so quickly and just fired it into the bottom corner. Absolutely ridiculous. Keeper had no chance. Does this go round the wall? Does it go over the wall? Oh, it just goes round Bruno. It's right into the corner. Ridiculous. Man United, the masters of throwing away leads in this one today. 2 times now. Absolutely ridiculous. Well, Kim's the one who gave away the foul in the first place. Terrible place to give it away. And now we've got to try and get back one back. Rashford, come on. Got to be stronger than that. There's Tony. Back to Henry. 2 minutes of stoppage time here. Well done, Casemiro. Not having the strength, although the ref said play on. Bruno. Mounts. Well, we're trying it again with the old double touch. And it's a good idea, but fortunately Martinez is quick enough. And Manchester United will finish the half level once again. Can't hold a lead. We held a lead for about a minute in the last game, and we held a lead for 4 minutes in this game. Not good enough. And at half-time, it's 1 apiece. There it is, 7 attempts to 2. Brentford just can't shoot. But anyway, we'll see you guys in the second half. So away we go, second half. I mean, I was going to bring on Varane, to be honest, but it's not worth it. He's not feeling it. His stamina's a little bit down. I'd rather just make sure he's fit for the next game. So we're going to fully believe in Kim, and hopefully this second half will be a lot better. I think it will be. We'll have a little bit more purpose. Lovely play, Diallo. Hits it on the old left foot. Ooh, wasn't a bad little effort. Rico Henry closed down well. Referee's been drinking again. Seriously, ref. We're playing under 12s here. Nothing wrong with that. Now, obviously, this is part of the mod, right? If you're playing vanilla gameplay, you probably wouldn't see some of these fouls. You take the good with the bad. You're never going to get it perfect. There are things with these mods that, you know, cause players to stop, start, and this, that, and the other. But, you know, legend difficulty is certainly doable on this. Oh, here we go. Oh, Osimhen had a real chance there. Well, Rashford. So that's why I do like this mod, because legend does feel doable for us, as much as we are embarrassing ourselves. That is a foul. Still can't believe the free kick. He took it so quickly. I was not expecting it. Just wasn't. Chance for the throw here. United have got some space here. And there's the chance. Oh, and it was Mason Mount again. If he didn't fall on his bum, he may have had a better chance of scoring that. As Onyenka starts again with Hickey. Such an open game though, isn't it? Jensen. Although, to be fair, these are the matches that are good fun. Very open. Lots of chances. So Luke Shaw starts again. Martinez. We'll go all the way back to Onana. Kim. Better half from United, though. They're starting to actually work the ball around a little bit more. and get some possession, which is what they didn't have in the first half. Here's Mason Mount. Trying to hold off his man. He did get caught there from behind. Good hold-up play by the new lad. And it's into the book. And more importantly, you know what time it is. Not that we've been scoring many of them, but yeah, good play from him here. Just hold him up, held him up. Nowhere near the ball. Just kicked him, then kicked him in the backside twice. Well, this is a whopper of a chance. You've got Mount and you've got Bruno Fernandes here. And it's going to be Mr. Bruno. It's come off the bar. It all seems to be a reoccurring theme for United and hitting the bar. Well, we're going to take off Osimhen and Diallo. We're going to bring on Sancho and Pellistri. And we're going to put Rashford up top. Because, well, why not? And we're going to try something a little bit cheesy here. Let's see if this works out. Rashford's going to make this run from the back post. Here he goes, here he goes, here he goes, here he goes. Near post, Rashford! Oh, it didn't work. They were too quick. Here is Sancho. It's just come on. Well, this is a little bit of a concern. All the players have pushed forward. Luckily, Luke Shaw didn't. So now they can start again with Martinez. 20 minutes left to play here. Man United have had a much better second half. More of the ball. Good play here. Pellistri looking for that splitting ball to Diallo, even though that's Dallo. I always forget with these names. Bruno. Pellistri. Space. Mount. Lovely play. Oh, what a save. He's done it again, Mason Mount. Wonderful play by him here. Quick double touch. Opens up the space. And this save is brilliant. One-handed tip away. That's quality. So, two more changes. On comes Malacia and Lindelof. So, what we're going to be doing now is pushing Martinez as a left-back. Malacia goes right-back because we don't have Wan-Bissaka. So, a little bit of a makeshift change here. Ref, how are you giving a foul for that? Ridiculous. And Mount should get there first. Well done. Careful, lads. Careful, please. Limey, wet yourself. Straight through the middle. It's an absolutely horrendous ball. It's not really what I wanted to do there. Mount's done well. Oh, here's Rashford. Oh, Jadon Sancho. He was making a perfect run there. Just wanted to try and find him. Didn't happen. And now, Norgard with a chance. Tony. Going to swing it round the other way. Not a good ball. Sancho, poked through. Mason Mount. Rashford. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, and he has won himself a foul. It's like the foul edition today. I mean, there are a lot of fouls in football, you know. That's why I think it's hard to find a balance. But, you know, stuff like this, it's a foul. So we're having it. More importantly, I mean, this is it now. This has to be our best possible chance. We already hit the bar earlier. It's going to be Bruno Fernandes, and we didn't put enough bend on it. Yes, I haven't done any Ten Hag impressions today because we haven't been scoring goals. And it's not good enough as a team. That's fine. Keep it on, Pellistri. That's it. You got yourself a throw. Be quick. Give it to Malacia. Edge of the box. Mounts. Sancho. Scoops it. Nothing's happening here. Brentford now in their shell. As they're pretty much shutting up shop here. Martinez. How good's this ball? It doesn't matter. Have another bloody corner. The amount of corners we've had, nothing ever happens for them. Come on, Kim. Win a header. Flick it on. There it is. This time, and no one is there again. Yeah, maybe we do need Hojlund, folks. You let me know about him as well, because if we're going to get Hojlund, we have to do something with regards to our players up top. I don't think he's going to come to us with Osimhen. And now we have Rashford also as a goal poacher. I don't really know if that factors into it. I don't know what happened there. I don't know. I'm not scoring enough goals. That is a problem. Sancho. We've still got to keep using these flanks, though. Well done, Jaden. Fire it in. There it is! Imagine. Imagine all the people. No, don't imagine all the people, because he didn't score it. That would have been phenomenal if he'd scored that, though. Well, it looks like that is basically it, folks. It's going to finish Brentford 1, Manchester United 1. It's not been a good episode. We've dropped 4 points today. And not happy about it. As the referee looks at the watch for the final time. And there is full time. That bloody free kick from Matthias Jensen completely caught me off guard, messed us up. But the good news is I think Mason Mount is going to fit nicely into this team. Certainly showed his class with the goal he scored. But yeah, we had a much better second half. It was 7 attempts to 2 after the first half. So we dominated the second half. We just couldn't score. Man of the match was Jensen. And yeah, Mason Mount as well. So, the other results as other teams keep on winning, but Everton did lose. So, they lost 3-0. Sheffield United lost to Brighton. Arsenal did win again, but they took on Luton. West Ham did beat Burnley. Tottenham beat Crystal Palace. Aston Villa did draw against Man City, though. Chelsea did lose to Wolves. Liverpool did draw, and Newcastle, though, they did beat Nottingham Forest by a goal to 0. So we do still remain 8th. We haven't actually moved. We are, what? I mean, we're 6 points behind 4th, so it's not terrible. It could have gone a lot worse. Chelsea have now dropped down to 7th. Wolves are up to 5th. Tottenham still top. Liverpool 2nd. Arsenal 3rd. Man City 11th. Brentford are still 17th, and it's unchanged at the bottom of the table. So, folks, we're going to end it there for today. And we just can't win, apparently. Yeah, we haven't won now, and I think in 3 matches, which is a little bit worrying. But it is, you know, it's a tough time now. Players are leaving, players are coming in. You know, they're a little bit antsy, a little bit nervous. I think Unana's made some wonderful saves today as well. Him coming out as quickly as he did. Mason Mount did score, so that's good news. We just need to make a decision about Hojlund and what we do with him. We'll find out, because we've put another offer in. Worst case scenario, we run this out to the last day of the transfer window, and then we try and sell a player and bring in him instead. Maybe we sell Osimhen. We might have to do it. But anyway, let me know your thoughts below. We will return. I'll record some more action over the weekend, and we'll be back next week with some more. But until next time, take care.